Alrighty, now if you're after a scientific review, this is not for you. This is a layman's review on some shoes. Now, I'm not very technically minded, so I'm just going to tell you about these shoes the way my brain thinks about it. So this is what happened. I needed some new shoes. I've been using the Hoka Bondis for the last probably 4 years. I used to have a lot of calf injuries. A lot of people recommended these Bondis. To be fair on the shoe, I never tore my calf again, and they've been great for that. They're not a very responsive shoe. They're a boring shoe. They do the job, but after 4 years of them and 4 or 5 pairs, I'm done. I wanted to try something better. My calves are strong. It was time to check something out, something different. So I went into the local running shop here, and I wanted something with a resin plate. So I have the Nike carbon plated racing shoes, which I love. I feel that the whole market or the trend is everything's going to be plated eventually, but I wanted a nylon plate, so not the carbon. I didn't want to get too used to only using carbon plated shoes. As much as I love them, I didn't want to just use them all the time, because you want to feel a little bit racier come race day. So I went in and I tried on all the shoes, and I tried on some Asics, which I didn't like, and I tried on some Sauconys, which were too narrow for me. And then she said, we've got this Mizuno shoe. You see that? And I forgot that Mizuno was even a brand. I remember 20 years ago, maybe that's when it was launched, I don't know, but Mizuno seemed to be the buzzword and everyone was in Mizunos. But I had forgot about them, and I'm like, well, go on, go get them, let's check them out. So these are the Mizuno Neo Vista, right? You can see they're on the label. And I tried them on, and all you can really do is walk around the shop, but they felt fantastic. So let me show them to you. So there it is. And they're so light. I mean, I'm a size 12, so it's a big ass shoe, but it's so lightweight. And what I wanted was this. If you can see there, this is a resin plate. So it's not carbon, it's plastic basically. And it's got this plate in it, so they're quite stiff. So I'm hoping it'll be quite springy, which is what I love about the carbon shoe. Now, it's got all this blurb written on it about what this shoe is and what it does. So I'll read it and then I'll tell you what I reckon it means. So Mizuno Enerzy, E-N-E-R-Z-Y NXT, right? Smooth speed assist, Mizuno Wave. It's got these 3 things, which is their patent words for whatever it is. I'll tell you what I like about it. So it's very thick here, a lot of foam, lightweight foam, and that's great for cushioning. I love a good cushioned shoe, and all shoes have quite a big stack on them nowadays, so I love that. I love the weight of it. I wish you could feel it. They're really, really lightweight, and I love this plate. As I said, it's got this plastic plate through it, which should make them feel different to my carbon, but still feel quite responsive. So this shoe for me, I will be using for my long run mainly, and probably tempo sort of run, something with a little bit of pace. Tuesday nights we do a speed session, and I use my carbon plated shoes for that, but this shoe is for everything else. Okay, I've got my trail shoes also, but this is going to be my shoe that I'm going to use most of the time. So I think you agree it's a good looking shoe. I love blue, so that's a good thing. And it's got no tongue, so that's another thing. There's no tongue in it at all. So you just slide in, and it's like there's a sock that comes up around your ankle. So it's quite high at the back here and at the front. And when I tried it on, it just felt really cozy. I loved it. It's meshed whole way through the top, a couple of different layers of foam through the sole. Super springy, I hope, with the plastic plate. And I'm going to go for a run in them, and I'm going to tell you about them and tell you what I think. But Mizuno, a forgotten brand, but here they are. So I'll go for a run and I'll give you my review on what I reckon. All right, let's do this. They are so cushioned. Love them.
I thought the Hoka Bondis were cushioned. They are nothing on these. As far as responsiveness, it's hard to tell with that resin plate in it. But God, they're comfortable. These shoes are so good. Wow, Mizuno, where have you been? I don't think I've ever put on a pair of shoes that straight out of the box have felt this good. Mizuno, completely forgot about them. As far as there being that composite plate, that plastic plate, I can't really feel it, but the cushioning and the comfort, because they don't have a tongue, they've kind of got that sock liner, I don't know what you call it. They just feel brilliant. So absolute thumbs up, Mizuno. I am a fan. The only downfall of these shoes was they're 330 bucks, so they're pretty pricey. And I think shoes are just getting to that price. I think we just have to get used to paying that. The funny thing is you can get a carbon plated shoe for the same money, but anyway, that's probably the only bad thing I can say about them. Anyway, at 330 bucks, another way to look at it, the enjoyment I know these shoes are going to give me for the next year, year and a half, money well spent.